Hello and welcome back to Moonstone's journey. We have Aquila here hanging out with Triton, as well as Stormy. Good to see Triton over here hanging out a little bit closer, not so far away. Maybe he's warming up to the pups a little bit after all. Of course, we have Moonstone laying with Charlie and Groity, also by Triton. Little Stormy here with her stormy coat. Ash hanging out over here. He's getting a little bit more white on his paws, it looks like. Hanging out right behind Aries. Aquila, our little lazy pup with her cute little choco forehead. Also laying by Triton. I think the puppies really seem to like Titan and Triton, even though they aren't super fond of them. In fact, I think Titan is hiding in the den. Yeah, Titan is in the den with his minor injury. Yeah, as soon as we got home, he actually went into the den, like, I don't even want to deal with the pups right now. Aquila and Stormy having a little moment here. And I believe that's everybody. It looks like everybody is quite tired, so we are going to go ahead and get some sleep. Moonstone did hear some howling going on. Looks like fleas are getting worse. So I do think she's going to want to go look into all of that and see what's going on territory-wise. Looks like the pups are a bit hungry, but Moonstone is picking up the scent of a mule deer carcass, which means somebody has been hunting somewhere, probably in our territory. Thankfully, nothing of too much concern that she can smell. Hi, Aquila. The adults already cleaning up around, so Aries and Donade doing some rolls with the pups. They are very good with pups. Great to see Shooting Star still hanging out close by. She's definitely hanging a little bit closer with this litter. And we'll go ahead and send the pups on in. How are the fleas? They are mild at 33, so, and the pups are 9 pounds. Wow, Whisper, Stormy, and Ash all 9.3 pounds. And then Aquila is a little bit smaller at 8.4 pounds. So yeah, we are going to usher them into the den. And we'll invite these guys to see who wants to go out with us. Looks like we got a few of them. Driftwood is wanting to stay here, and we have an eagle. Thankfully, all the pups are already in. Titan, nice of you to come out of the den. Yeah, there is an eagle flying around in there. Get out of here. No pups here for you to snag. Thankfully, that was a nice, easy one. Good job, everyone. Alright. Let's see if we can't pick up the scent of this mule deer carcass again. It won't have much food on it. There is some old bison not too far away. Do we have any other carcasses hanging around? We do have one to the north. Oh, that's where they were taken over. It was Deep Springs, probably, you know, because Crinkle Crossing is coming in with Brangwyn and his new mate, Padfoot. And they are going to have to figure that out. I think Moonstone is going to go ahead and head to the north. Like I said, she did hear that howling I do think she'd want to go up and check on all of that and see what's going on up there. She knows that there is I believe it was a cow elk carcass that she can take the pack to and see if there's anything left on it. There's also some bison here. This one is looking a bit unhealthy. Do they want to risk it? Driftwood wants to risk it. They've never hunted an adult bison before. Ouch. Oh, look out, Moonstone. Good job, everybody. Oh, not a minor injury. Leg going to be a little bit sore for a little bit. Good job, everybody. It's definitely taking a while to bring the health down a little bit, isn't it? Looks like everybody's still doing pretty good, though. Driftwood has taken on a bit of some hits there, as well as Moonstone, but all the rest of them seem to be doing fine so far. Looks like we are out of stamina. We'll get out of the way so the rest of the pack can get in there while we catch our breath. Good job, Aries. There we go. Ouch. Good job, Grey and Triton. Almost got it. Let's see if we can't get an action shot here. Take that stuff off the screen as well. Looks like Grey is about to get quite the hit there. Look at the bison's eyes. My goodness, I've never gotten a close-up of the bison's eyes, I guess. Alright, name tag's back on and get out of the way. Here we go, last bite. Oh, Triton took the bite. Here we go. Yes. Our first bison kill with this pack. Moonstone will give thanks for this large meal for her pack. Nice and kind of close to the den, not bad. Thankfully the other bulls did not get in the way too much, and everybody did really good through that. Let's do this pack rally while we are in it, and then we'll take a look at everybody. Rally achieved. So yeah, Driftwood got down to 69. We got down to 62. And then Donade got down to 73, but look at everybody else did really good. Cool. A nice successful first bison hunt. And definitely something Moonstone feels like is worth doing with how well they all did. You know, they have plenty of wolves in the pack to bring one down, and I think she's pretty happy with that. She'll rip off a chunk to bring back with her. Everybody get full. Looks that way. I think she's going to take everybody back to the den. She definitely wants to check out what the damage is to the territory, but you know, that was a nice hunt with the pack, and You know, they are feeling a little bit tired. She wants to make sure the pups are good on their food. I think she'll probably want to let the pack rest here for the evening. Looks like the sun is starting to go down. She does hear more howling off in the distance. It looks like the pups are pretty good on food. So I think we'll go ahead and get some rest here then. Yeah, I think everybody's pretty full. Guess we can clean that up if nobody else wants it. Somebody trying to get a howl off. Here we go. Do one last check before we lay down for a nap. There is bear scent on the wind, so Moonstone will go ahead and send the pups in. Titan cleaning up that meat chunk, and we'll go ahead and get some rest with the pups in the den, nice and safe. Titan's minor injury has healed. Groity seems to choose to spend time next to Moonstone kind of often here lately. Moonstone thought she's seen something, but I think it was just a rabbit. But she does want to check the scents before allowing the pups to come out. It is the middle of the night, and she knows that nighttime can bring predators, especially if anybody's traveling through to get to the carcasses that they have laying around. Go Aquila. Everybody got their own pile. There is still a bit of bear scent coming in, actually. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and send them back in. I think everybody got a bit. There you go. Good job, pups. Thank you for listening. And we'll go ahead and invite everyone, and we're going to head to the northeast to check on this territory and see, like I said, what the damage is over here. We can stop at the carcasses on the way back. Our lovely mate Driftwood coming with us. Charlie and Titan to our left. Looks like pretty much everybody's coming. Did anybody stay home? No, everybody came. Okay. I guess we should have filled our affinity up a little bit before leaving, but that's okay. Hopefully we won't be out too long. And just show you how the map looks right now. So yeah, we're just going to kind of go up here and try to take care of a bit of territory, and we'll bring you guys back when something exciting happens. There's a den right here. It's not too far away. Might be worth moving our pups to. Since fleas are getting bad, Moonstone will definitely think about that. It's a bear and her cub over here, along with an elk herd. Yeah, fleas are definitely getting bad. Moonstone doesn't really know if she wants to do an elk hunt because they do have carcasses laying around already. But they are here, so... And they have the whole pack with them, so... I think they're gonna go ahead and go for it. This one is a bit on the weaker side. Jab Aries, Charlie. Oh, took my bite there, Charlie. Charlie and Aries are really helpful in these hunts. Really helping to bring everything down. Moonstone will give thanks for this meal as well. You know, she knows that with her pups getting older, they're going to need a lot of extra food laying around anyways to help them get through the, you know, the rendezvous site phases, you know, the summer phases. The more they have laying around, the less they'll have to hunt. Nice full bellies. And you know, I think this time Moonstone is going to send Titan home to babysit. She's going to send Aries to be sure that Titan and Triton do a good job. And she's also going to send Triton home because they, you know, they need to get used to being with the pups and taking care of them. And, you know, she knows Aries will make sure that they are doing a good job. She's going to take the rest of the pack out to finish doing what she set out to do, checking on the territory in this direction. Charlie with a nice confident tail. Alright, we are in Deep Springs Pack territory now. Time to try and find their markers and try to take this back over. Moonstone does see that they did take over some of her territory and she's not happy about it. She is not going to let that slide, even for a minute. Here it is. There we go. And I think she's going to go ahead and send Charlie and Groy on home now. They can go help babysit and get the pups more food, make sure everything is going well back at home. Shooting Star and Donade, this time getting a turn to come help with territory stuff. in Deep Springs territory. Moonstone can smell their scent strongly from up here, as well as our own pack. Interesting. There we go. Perfect. Alright, we successfully got that territory back, so we'll go ahead and start making our way back towards home and probably stop off at one of the carcasses, make sure everybody's full, and bring back another meat chunk for the pack. And we are being invaded. Moonstone is a bit tired, but it does look like it is Deep Springs pack, probably trying to, you know, take back what we just took. And I don't think Moonstone wants to let that slide, so she is going to go ahead and go see if she can deal with that. She does have Driftwood, Shooting Star, and Dawnade with her, so hopefully the four of them can handle it. Does make her a little bit nervous going into a fight, being low on energy though. Excuse my voice that's trying to leave me again. Oh, I see them. Looks like it's only four of them as well, so... Oh. I thought another one popped up. They do not seem very scared at all. Chief. Guys, get out of here. It is indeed Deep Springs. Just as Moonstone suspected. Mulberry, that's a cute name. I like it. Hoover. See you going after Shooting Star. Thank you, Driftwood, for having our back. We got your back too. So hard being so low on energy. Get out of here, Chief. Oh, good job, Dawnade. Thank you for helping. Driftwood has his tail a little bit tucked. Let go of Shooting Star. Get out of here, Hoover. We took this fair and square. You get out. Looks like I think we've done it. Maybe not. Hey, larva, I thought you were one of ours. Get out of here. See you tucking your tail. You know we've got this one. Go on, get. Thank you, Dawnade. We've done it. Moonstone hopes that it'll be a while before they have to deal with them again. Hopefully they get the message and try and expand their territory in a different direction, hopefully into Lamar Canyon pack area instead of hers. Everybody okay? Everybody doing all right? I think everybody did pretty good there. I think Moonstone probably got the worst of it. Oh, here's her other den up here. Let's just make sure she has it. Yeah, she's already discovered it, so that's good. Alright, we'll continue on our way home then. It looks like territory's looking pretty good in this direction, so we'll just stop off at one of the carcasses so we can bring home a meat chunk. Alright, back at the bison carcass. Thank you, Driftwood, for having our back. Seen that cat coming. Oh, ooh, that was a hard hit. Get out of here. Thank you, Driftwood. Oh, it's also a hard hit. Ow, ow. Gosh. Moonstone just took quite a slash to her side there. Careful, Shooting Star. Shooting Star is 100, Dawnade is 100, so everybody is filled up. Pretty sure Driftwood was 125, yeah. Oh, now Dawnade has suffered a major injury. Yeah, that mountain lion was no joke. Moonstone got a major body injury there. Imagine she'd be all sorts of slashed. Really wouldn't mind soaking in the stream for a moment. Imagine that would be quite painful. Hello, everybody. Looks like there's plenty of food put down already, so we'll leave this meat chunk for the adults, whoever wants to fill up on that. Hey, Akila. I think Moonstone would be a little touchy, not wanting to be touched right now. Being careful of when she lays down. Oh, I didn't mean to sleep yet. My goodness. I want some pictures while it's still light out. Stormy laying right next to Moonstone. Ash keeping an eye out. And Ash is right beside Aries. Aries is a little bit darker than Triton, it looks like from this angle, but I think it's just the angle. Yeah. They have pretty much the same coat, I think. We have little Whisper hanging out over here. Stormy once again. And little Ash. This is Akila. Akila off over here with her stick. Let's do some pup cam. Ash sniffing around. Akila, come in. Aw, look at her curling up. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get some sleep. Looks like we are dreaming, which means might be time to move soon. Probably about time to start looking for a rendezvous site, maybe? So pups are around 10 pounds. Donade is healed up. Moonstone is feeling a little bit better, still a little bit sore from being swiped by the mountain lion. Looks like everybody's putting plenty of food down. We probably didn't need to add to it. Driftwood feeling nice and good. Let's do a howl with everybody. A little wake up prayer here. There we go. Let's see if we can't get another picture. Aww. There we go. And Moonstone will sniff at the air, see if there's anything of concern. Not that she can smell. But yeah, the pups are all 11 and 10 pounds. Yeah, we do have that major body injury, severe stamina reduction, -5. But yeah, we are definitely... Hasn't given us the thing. Oh, Crinkle Crossing. So Bringwin and Padfoot have moved over. So Deep Springs pushed them out of that territory, which is right next to their home hex. So that's probably smart. And now Bringwin and Padfoot are going to be trying to take a little bit of Moonstone's territory. I'm not sure how she's going to feel about that. You know, she really loves this area. And, you know, just because it's Bringwin, her pup, I don't know that she's going to just give it to him. You know, she'll probably try and push him out a little bit just because, you know, she's worked hard for this land and, you know, he needs to venture off and find his own land. Shooting star, did you get the rabbit? No, just chased it off. Alright, well, I think that is all the time that I have for today, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging with us. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you are new. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you guys. If you are newly subscribed, then welcome in. I am so happy to have you here, and I hope you are enjoying the content. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a blessed day, and until next time, bye-bye.